Today I'm going to show you how to use fancy font glyphs in Canva. Now today I'm going to start on Creative Fabrica's website because I want to show you this font here called Thick Black. And if you notice, it has these lovely fancy lines for these characters that you won't find when you type it in normally in Canva. The reason is because these are what you call private use area encoded glyphs. Now to find the glyphs which make up the font, I'm going to click this button here. View all glyphs. Okay, now a font is made up of glyphs, which are all the drawn shapes for letters, numbers, punctuation, and symbols. So if I scroll down, you will see lowercase letters, uppercase letters, numbers, and you will see here all the PUA encoded characters, which are highlighted in yellow. So what it means is these characters you won't be able to access if you just type them in Canva. So if I type an A, it's not going to look like this fancy A. If I type an M, it's not going to look like this fancy M. So we want to figure out how do we add these fancy characters to our designs in Canva. So these PUA or private use area font characters are added by the designer, and they can be stylistic alternates, ornaments, icons, or illustrations that can be used instead of regular letters or numbers. Now to find them, we have to use our operating system's character map utility, and on a Mac, this is stored in an app called FontBook. Now to find FontBook, you have to go to your Launchpad. Let me just organize this here. Okay, so on my Launchpad, you will see a section here that says Other. Once I click that, I look for FontBook. And if I click FontBook, you will see a list of all of the fonts that I have uploaded into this character map utility on my Mac. Now to add the font that I'm talking about, which is Thick Black, I need to go into my Finder. I've downloaded it already. And what I will do is I will double click, and then it will ask to install it into FontBook. So once I click install, it'll show up in FontBook. To find it, I will type in the search bar, thick, and there it is, Thick Black. Now if I double click, you will see a preview of all of the characters that are in Thick Black. The same numbers, capital letters, common letters, and now you will also see all of these fancy characters listed here. Now, I want to change the TH in thick to copy what I see on the Creative Fabrica website. So what I do is that I just find the one that looks the same, and then I click it, and it's going to ask me if I want to copy it, and I copy it. Now I'm going to take this fancy glyph back into Canva and see if I can add it to the text that I have on my canvas. Okay, so now I'm back in Canva, and you see this TH that's here doesn't look like the TH that I copied from the Creative Fabrica website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the TH, and then I'm going to paste. And now you can see the TH here looks just like the fancy characters that you saw on Creative Fabrica. I can do it also for the H here. What I'd have to do is go back to FontBook. Then I'd have to look for the, it's not an H, I think it's a K. I'm going to copy it. I think it's the right one. I'm going to go back into Canva. I'm going to highlight the K, and I'm going to paste. And now they look the same. So that's it. That's how you get fancy with glyphs on Canva. Thank you for watching. I hope today's tutorial was helpful. If you want more Canva tips, check out our channel, Design Success Lab, and please subscribe. See you next time.